The sound of a train evokes 1,000 thoughts, memories of journeys long gone by, destinations arrived at, experiences which go on to define us. As we travel on a train, we do not simply cover distances. We get connected to a larger whole. Manifold regions, diverse elements and distinct people, all of them joined together by a metal track that connects them all.
The railway as a medium for science to reach out is very appropriate in a country like India. And so also when you give the theme of biodiversity, because a country like India is so heterogeneous, if you go from one part of the peninsula to the other part, the cultures are different, the languages are different, the dress style is different. And I think science is one factor which can unite all the diversities.
So what could be a better platform than a train to speak about the incredible biodiversity of India?
हमारे डिपार्टमेंट की ओर से, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी की ओर से 3 मुख्य चैलेंजेस हैं। एक तो जहां बढ़िया साइंस है उसे और बढ़िया बनाना, और दूसरा ये है कि जहां हमारी थोड़ा कैपेसिटी है उसको ज़रा बढ़ाना। लेकिन तीसरा सबसे मुख्य है कि इतनी बड़ी देश में जहां इतने सारे युवा लोग हैं, स्टूडेंट्स हैं, जहां साइंस की पहुंच नहीं है, वहां साइंस ले जाना, ताकि आने वाले दिनों में हमारे फ्यूचर के लिए, दुनिया के फ्यूचर के लिए ये लोग कंट्रीब्यूट करें। अगर ये नहीं करते हम, क्या होगा कि हम सिर्फ जो बढ़िया साइंस हो रही है उसको और बढ़िया करने की कोशिश में ये भूल जाएंगे कि हमारे फ्यूचर कहाँ है।
It is not common knowledge that India harbors 8% of the world's biodiversity on just 2% of the Earth's surface. The people have to be sensitized to these facts and its ramifications.
No country can derive full benefit of science and technology unless its citizens are sensitive to the facts of science and technology and are able to appreciate them positively.
The timing also could not have been more favorable. The United Nations declared the current decade, that is 2011 to 2020, as Decade on Biodiversity, and India hosted the Conference of Parties to the Convention on Biodiversity in 2011. With all the cogs falling into place, the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, in collaboration with the Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change, launched the Science Express in 2012.
ये 22 राज्यों में जाएगी और जहाँ पे रेल नेटवर्क है इंडिया का, वहाँ हम सारा कवर करते हैं। हमारी कोशिश रहती है कि हर जगह जा सके।
In the first 2 phases, the Science Express covered 110 locations between 2012 and 2013. After the overwhelming success of the first 2 phases, the third phase was rolled out with special focus on the myriad biodiversity spread across the biogeographical zones of India, coupled with climate change, sustainable environment and energy conservation. India is divided into 10 distinct biogeographical zones. 8 of the 16 coaches in this fully air-conditioned train are dedicated to showcase all their facets, along with their linkages to livelihood and challenges of conservation. The 10 zones are Trans-Himalaya and Himalayas, the Gangetic Plains, Northeast India, the Indian Desert and Semi-Arid Zone, Western Ghats, the Deccan Peninsula, the coast and islands. The Science Express Biodiversity Special Phase 3 was flagged off from New Delhi on the 28th of July by the Minister of Environment Prakash Javadekar amidst great fanfare.
ये यात्रा विज्ञान की है। विज्ञानवादी विचार समाज में पहुंचाने के लिए है। और मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि ये साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, रेलवे और एनवायरनमेंट तीनों मंत्रालयों के साझेदारी से जो ये कार्यक्रम होगा ये बहुत सफल होगा।
It will cover 57 locations spanning the length and breadth of the country in 193 days. It will stop at each location to allow visitors to view the exhibits and participate in the complimentary activities at no charge at all. After the gala ceremony, the train began moving northwards towards the Trans-Himalaya and Himalayas biogeographical zone. The Trans-Himalaya is the northernmost part of the country and is the only region in the world where both Arctic and desert conditions are found. It is also one of the most important, fragile and threatened life support systems on Earth. It supports nearly 50% of the total flowering plants of India and is home to about 1,000 of the 1,300 bird species of India, along with almost 300 species of mammals. After its sojourn into the mountains, the Science Express turns southwards towards the fertile Gangetic Plains. The platform is packed in Unnao as the locals queue up to see the exhibits inside. There is an air of expectation, curiosity and suspense intermingling. What awaits us inside?
बच्चों के अंदर जागरूकता है कि और नई नई चीज़ें देखेंगे बायो के अंतर्गत, जो पुरानी जो चली आ रही पीढ़ी को उससे थोड़ा हट करके अलग सीखेंगे बच्चे को.
People are eager to see how their land has been described, and they are eager to learn about lands far and beyond which complete our beautiful country.
हम लोग को ट्रेन बहुत अच्छी लगी और हम लोग इसमें जो कुछ भी देखे हैं पहले कभी नहीं देखे थे, बहुत अच्छा लगा.
यहाँ देखने से हमें बहुत अच्छा नॉलेज भी मिल रहा है. यहाँ ऐसा भी पता चल रहा है कि यहाँ हम लोग पहले जो हम यहाँ नहीं था, ये जो अभी नहीं है वो पहले जो था उसके बारे में भी हमें पता चल रहा है.
After a 3-day stop at Unnao, the Science Express rumbles on across the fertile fields, continuing its journey across the plains and makes its way into Ghazipur. The scene is no different here as people throng to welcome it, and it begins to enthrall the visitors with all its offerings.
हम यहाँ पर बहुत अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें सीखने आए हैं, साइंस के बारे में जानने आए हैं.
They are also home to the gharial, which is endemic to India. It is now in the critically endangered list. Another endemic species which is critically endangered is the Gangetic river dolphin. However, with concentrated conservation efforts and the Ganga Action Plan, there is renewed hope for them. Trundling onwards, the train moved eastwards towards northeast India. This region is extremely diverse, with altitude ranging from 200 meters above sea level to 8,600 meters above sea level. While the climate varies from near tropical to near alpine. It is home to the Royal Bengal tiger, one-horned rhino, and has the second largest elephant population in the country. The region is a paradise for birds and small creatures. The life here is inextricably linked to nature, and that is celebrated through various festivals, the prominent ones amongst them being Bihu, John Beel Mela and the Hornbill Festival. about the concepts of science. It cements their understanding of all that they have learnt on the train, and they can also create projects based on this learning with the help of volunteers on the train. After bidding the Science Express began moving northwards, making its way into the Western Ghats. The Western Ghats or Sahyadris are an ancient chain of mountain ranges that run for about 1600 kilometers at an average elevation of 3900 feet from the southern border of Gujarat to Kanyakumari. They are believed to be older even to the Himalayas. The Science Express carried on its indefatigable journey, passing through towns, meeting people and leaving them with strong impressions and an awareness of the need of the hour. A key reason for the success of the Science Express is the team that travels with it for over half a year, tirelessly working towards making a difference in the conservation of India's biodiversity.
अपनी कंट्री को इस तरह से देखने का मौका सबको नहीं मिलता है। जो हमने यहाँ पे सीखा, जो हमने यहाँ पे किया, ऐसा कोई और प्लेटफॉर्म शायद हो ही नहीं सकता।
The learning, however, has not been just a one-way street. The intrepid volunteers have also learnt a lot during their journey.
हमें बच्चों से इंटरेक्ट करने का मौका मिलता है और ये एक ऐसी एज होती है जब हम एक ऐसी इंप्रेशन अगर बना दे तो बच्चे उस दिशा में जाने लगते हैं जो अच्छी राह होती है उसमें। तो कई बार बच्चे हमें पूछते भी हैं कि आगे क्या करना चाहिए या फिर किस तरह का लाइफस्टाइल होना चाहिए, तो बच्चे भी बदलाव लाना चाहते हैं।
As the train kept moving northwards, it left the monsoon in a
फैबुलस, शानदार एक्सपीरियंस रहा सर ये साइंस कॉलेज का। पहली बार हमारे गांव में आया कोई ट्रेन ये, और शानदार एक्सपीरियंस रहा, कुछ सीखने को मिला। बहुत अच्छी ट्रेन है, बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा।
The enthusiasm of the people and the volunteers cannot leave anyone unmoved.
हमारी पूरी टीम के पास ये अपॉर्चुनिटी है, ये चांस है कि हम लोगों तक ये बात पहुंचा सकते हैं, तो देन व्हाई नॉट।
मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी, मैं आगे और भी देखना चाहूँगी इसे।
I liked it. I have come here to see this Science Express.
साइंस एक्सप्रेस बहुत अच्छी है और हमारे जीव वैज्ञानिक वगैरह सब बताए बहुत अच्छे हैं।
साइंस एक्सप्रेस बहुत अच्छी लगी है।
साइंस एक्सप्रेस बहुत अच्छी है,
बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत अच्छा है बच्चे।
बहुत अच्छी लगी एकदम, समुद्र में पहली बार देखा है।
जिसने ट्रेन निकाली है उनको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद है, बहुत बढ़िया है वास्तव में कि भाई अपने पूरा हिंदुस्तान में ऐसे जीव जंतु है, ऐसे इंसान है, ऐसे काम चल रहा है, ऐसा है, सब कुछ बहुत बढ़िया है साहब।
हम खुद आभारी हैं जो हमारे समदड़ी में ये आई और मतलब सभी स्कूलों को गाइड मिला।
The train finally came to stop at Gandhinagar. Achieved multiple milestones along its journey, and not only achieved its primary objective of imparting knowledge about science and a scientific way of thinking, but has also highlighted the concept of unity in diversity, a phenomenon that defines India.
हम लोगों को लगता था कि डाइवर्सिटी है, बट डाइवर्सिटी में चाहे यूनिटी पता नहीं क्या है, लेकिन ये चीज़ को बांध ज़रूर रही है हिंदुस्तान को। एक इंसान का जो नेचर है ना, एक हिंदुस्तानी का नेचर, वो हर जगह सेम था, वो कहीं पे अलग नहीं लगा।